'Twas the night before nothing, and Bullhorn Betty slept like a log. Outside her window was a huge clap of thunder. Betty woke up a bit to see an apparition standing at the foot of her bed. She rubbed her eyes to make certain she wasn't seeing things. The apparition began to speak in a haunting, booming voice. "Betty, I am the ghost of victims past. My name is Don Wells. Come with me and I'll show you the havoc you wrecked in my life." He rattled his chains, then grabbed Betty's hand, and they were transported to a desolate place. "You see this plot of land? This used to be my home. See the woman sitting on the ground over there? That's Candace. We have no more furniture for her to sit upon, nor a house for her to live in. When I thought I had lost everything, my children, along you came and made me lose my job. Because I could not work, I could not pay the taxes for my property, and it was seized. I lost what little dignity I had left when I could not get another job. That's all because of you, Betty." Then, in a flash, Betty was back in her bed, shaken but resolved that she had done the right things always. She got a drink of water, then thought about analyzing what she had just seen. But like the shallow person she is, she decided she was good, and put it off to a crazy nightmare. She started to nod again when she was awakened by another booming clap of thunder outside. She looked around and saw another apparition at the foot of her bed. The apparition waved his arms and said, "Betty, I am Chris Proudfoot, the ghost of victims present. Come with me." And they were transported to a large house. Look inside Betty. You see that woman crying? That's the mother. And you had a huge part in how she suffers today. Betty laughed and said, "Ha ha, Chris, I know I'm right." Then she was transported back to her bed, determined she had always done the right thing. Betty tried to sleep, but was once again bolt upright from another clap of thunder. At the foot of her bed was a group of people, Roberta Laundrie, Billy Joe Howell and her neighbors, and several others. They rattled their chains and said all at once, "We're the ghost of future victims." They reached for Betty and transported her to a prison. There they left her. Betty, instead of finding fault for anything she had done, blamed everyone and everything else for her bad fortune, determined she had done the right things.